मैं खड़ी थी और फिर मैं गिर गई, मेरी हड्डी टूट गई। इस तरह की मेरे पास इतनी खवातीन है जो they came into the studio and they were like I fell। गिर तो कोई भी सकता है, खड़े खड़े कोई भी यहाँ पे गिर सकता है, और आप गिरे and आपकी हड्डी टूट गई। The women of our country, they're so deficient, they're so weak। 41% of Pakistani women are anemic। More than 80% of Pakistani women are low on vitamin D3।
ईद पे हमें डाइट वगैरह को कॉन्शियस होना भी चाहिए।
If you're a person who struggles with self-control, so there's another concept that flooded, like वो कहते हैं ना अक जाएं आप, इतना भर दें अपने आप को कि आप अक जाएं और आप तंग आ जाएं, आपकी बर्दाश्त से बाहर निकल जाए, and then start on the 4th day of Eid।
Everyone, we have another guest, a new guest in the studios with us, Maria Khan, who is a health and fitness expert, a coach, and a beautiful personality. Assalamu alaikum, Maria. How are you? Eid Mubarak.
Wa alaikum assalam, everybody. Thank you so much for having me over, and Eid Mubarak to everybody and our viewers.
Thank you so much. Maria, we have a lot of questions lined up for you with regards to the food on Eid and how to, keep our diet and health in check.
सुननी तो हमने फिर भी नहीं है, लेकिन चलो हम पूछ तो सकते हैं ना फिर भी.
We're going to try our level best, magar Eid is Eid.
I can go buy myself a donut or maybe like a coffee or something like that. Maria's going to be like, no.
Eid पे हमें डाइट वगैरह को कॉन्शियस होना भी चाहिए।
So let's rewind a bit. So we just had 30 days of fasting, right?
Yeah.
And if I look back at the 30-day period, I was so busy with people. Everybody was so pumped up to become fitter during the 30-day period. So I was studying them also.
Yeah.
So I had a great group of people. I was only sleeping 2 to 3 hours a day. That's much busy I was. Everybody was super motivated. I kept studying them. So 10 days, 15 days. After 15 days, they said, "Ab Eid ke baad dekhenge." And so if I look back at the 30-day period, those of who joined and subscribed and those who were super motivated to become Arnold in 30 days, out of all those, only 2% they followed, only 2% they achieved their results. So ab ye jo 98% population hai, so brings me back to that 1%. There's only 1% of the population that will actually work seriously.
Maria,
on attaining their goals.
And attaining goals needs consistency and determination.
Exactly.
And if you don't have consistency and determination to keep going, you are never ever going to, achieve your results, because you have to come out of your comfort zone in order to achieve your goals.
So true. So बात आ जाती है आपका जो सवाल है ईद के मुताबिकत से। So अब मेरी तरफ से ये जो 2-3 दिन है ना, आप जो कुछ करना चाहते हैं, there's another concept. अब आप दिल भर के ना रज के चीट कर लें।
Cheat kar.
Yes, this is something very sweet to my ears.
If you're a person who struggles with self-control, so there's another concept that flooded, like वो कहते हैं ना अक जाएं आप, इतना भर दें अपने आप को कि आप अक जाएं और आप तंग आ जाएं, आपकी बर्दाश्त से बाहर निकल जाए, and then start on the 4th day of Eid, get back to the routine.
So
the best thing about...
Do you think in Ramzan, we just start Ramzan with a different routine? It's very different. We fast for hours, then we have iftar, then we have sleep deprivation and everything with that. So when it comes to Eid, we'll eat that much to, fulfill our cravings. Would not it be a little, bad for your health or for your metabolism?
If you ask me, I mean, I have been doing this for 15 years, 18 hours a day, every single day. People are already, they've been stuffing themselves with samosas, pakoras, jalebis. Nobody was depriving themselves, to be very honest.
Yeah.
So next 3 days, whatever you are craving for, just
Maria,
indulge on it.
It's also the first, the first is starting from tomorrow, 1st of
Exactly.
April. So I mean, like, technically that psychological element of, I'll start from the first,
Absolutely.
So I think we can also get back on track. When I was younger, it was always like, when the first comes, I'll start studying.
Yeah,
that never happened.
That too.
And now it was like, I'm going to start my diet or go to the gym. That hasn't happened either.
So पढ़ाई होती थी?
No, that first never came. No. That first also never came. I never studied.
I think if you always keep yourself in check, always try to stay fit.
Yeah.
Tab aap, if you're burning the calories that you're consuming, then you don't have to make the extra efforts, and go, out of the way and, deprive yourself of, meetha, which you dearly love, and the caffeine that you...
I actually have a question for Maria, if you guys don't mind.
Please, go ahead,
please.
of course.
Maria, what was the funniest thing that happened in Ramzan regarding all of the people who came into the gym or who tried to work out?
Yeah.
Like, what were like some funny tidbits?
So unfortunately, there's not much funny, but very tragic and concerning. Concerning for the fact that I've met so many women. If I talk about the female situation of our country, 41% of Pakistani women are anemic. More than 80% of Pakistani women are low on vitamin D3. So it's like I have met so many women. They came in, they were like, मैं खड़ी थी और फिर मैं गिर गई, right? मैं खड़ी थी और गिर गई और मेरी हड्डी टूट गई. इस तरह की मेरे पास इतनी खवातीन हैं जो they came into the studio and they were like, I fell, like you're standing and you just and that broke your bone. That makes me thinking that in our body the most solid thing is our bone. It's not our organs, it's not our skin, it's not our muscle, it's our bones. And you're so weak
that you fell down
that
and
the
you
most
broke your bone.
dense part of your body actually just snapped.
Just snapped. And मतलब गिर तो कोई भी सकता है, खड़े-खड़े कोई भी यहाँ पे गिर सकता है. और आप गिरे and आपकी हड्डी टूट गई. आपको वो plaster लग गया. So that makes me, particularly the women of our country, they're so deficient, they're so weak.
Even though that women are the basic ones, species who are actually feeding the younger generation, who are feeding the homes, the husbands, the children, the families, and still they are themselves so weak that, you know, such things, such incidents happen.
Taking your point forward, women are supposed to, you know, nurture. They you know, they have the responsibility to nurture and, you know, like bring out the best in the future generations. And they must take care of themselves in order to take care of the future generations, because that's a big responsibility on their shoulders.
Of course.
उन्होंने mold करना है हमारा future. Well, let's go towards Myra now.
Oh my God,
what's
this
a
is
fashion
tough.
trend you regret following?
None. There's none.
None?
None.
Are you brave enough to go for everything?
No, I don't go for anything and everything. I go for what suits me. That's none. I don't.
Very
So what is
nice.
what is one that you've regretted? There has to be something.
Some fashion choice, come on, be quick.
Like seriously, there's nothing.
Maybe a hairdo, maybe a haircut.
Yeah,
maybe some.
yeah. It was the haircut which when I cut really short.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
So,
really, really.
Thalia, I want to ask this question to all our guests.
Yeah.
So, what's the one thing you would change about yourself?
I still think I can get better with showing up every day and being committed to the goals I set myself to. You know, sometimes we go lazy. I wish
So,
I could just change that.
More consistency?
More consistency, more determination, and more grit.
Hard work.
Right, right.
More